Today we are talking about min-maxers at your table and how to break them.
No, Manser, the script says how to deal with min-maxers through support and understanding.
Wrong! I hacked your computer and changed the script. So strap on and let's have a look at how to destroy min-maxers at your table. There is a slight difference between your typical min-maxer and an optimizer. I am not going to go into the details here today. You can Google it yourself. I am just going to lump both of them into the same category because they killed off my main villain in a single round after I spent 2 weeks preparing a 7-page monologue. You know who you are. These are the players who focus on game mechanics that give them a massive advantage in one area of the game, usually combat. I did say usually. When min-maxers break your beautiful, carefully crafted game, how do you break them in return? Increase the difficulty. So you think a level appropriate encounter is too easy, do you? Well, how about I increase the difficulty of the encounter? You say that is not fair towards the rest of the characters in the party? Well, don't blame me. Blame the Sorlock Eldritch Blast Cannon that pumps out more attack rolls than an action surging fighter on Ritalin. If you can do it, then so can I. You say that your armor class is 25? Remind me what level you are again. Oh, what is this? An evil druid? He is casting heat metal, turning into a mole and burrowing his way out as you sizzle in your plate armor? Smells like the barbecue is done. Bring on the side dishes. Not fair, you say? Why not? Didn't you do this same thing to the arrogant, yet mostly harmless, guard captain in the previous campaign? Just a friendly reminder, if you can do it, then so can the DM. And your DM has a whole arsenal of exploits that they are too kind to use against you and less provoked. Their one weakness. Min-maxers are often called this because they maximize one aspect of the character, usually dealing damage, but at the cost of leaving a giant gaping hole in another area of their build. Focus on that weakness. Zero in like a hawk chasing its prey, or your mom when she sees cake. The rogue might be able to dish out 60 damage on a single target per turn, but if you throw in an army of smaller monsters, they have to use that bonus action to dash the hell out of there. Fighters, have them do an intelligence skill check and see how their brains lag out. Wizards, have them do a social encounter just to remind them that they are nerds and socially awkward. Which brings me to the next part. Roleplay. It is great that your character is mechanically superior, but why though? Is there a roleplay reason for that power? Or did you just choose that background to get the associated feat without really thinking about it? While min-maxers often focus on fighting and dealing damage, they forget that combat only makes up a part of the game. I mean, it's called a tabletop role-playing game, right there in the name. I don't care if your character can burn down a whole village in a single turn. If they can't engage with the story in a meaningful way, what is the point really? Communication. Yep, you heard me. Talk to your players. Having powerful characters at the table can be fun, but the players need to be on the same page. Players don't like it when one character steals the spotlight and relegates the rest of them to being side characters in their own story. Find a way to engage them in the story and other aspects of the game. Show them that the game is more than just numbers on a dice. Talk to the min-maxing player and find out why it is that they want to have this specific power. And who knows, you might find some middle ground and make the game more fun for yourself and them. And if that fails, then you can always drop a Tarrasque on them. Well, I think we learned a valuable lesson today. Don't make your password 1234 and allow me to write my own scripts. Oh, and the min-maxing thing. Yeah, that too. I am sure that there are a great many other ways to deal with min-maxers, optimizers, and power players. But I want to hear from you. I really enjoy the comments you guys have been leaving, and I find them very insightful. So let's talk about it. But until we meet again, happy adventuring.